Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Everybody hit the like button, comment on your way in. We just got some breaking news, guys. Look, NBA Youngboy's artist, rapper Quando Rondo, just got shot. He was with his friend Lil Pop. They were riding around in Georgia somewhere near their hometowns, guys. They were riding around basically back in their hood, okay? So the story is that allegedly now Lil Pop, he's with the 60s, and Quando Rondo and him were riding together, and somebody has spotted them after they had left a store. It was in the area. There was a lot of shopping and a couple gas stations. They were riding in a foreign car. Somebody has seen them and they weren't fans of them, so they went and ran and actually got into their car and started following them. And later they had got on the phone quickly with one of the big ops of Lil Pop, and who basically is known to be hanging around Lil Tim, guys. So what happens next is that the main guy that started following them gets the big op, his big homie, on the phone, and he joins in traffic. They're low key like maybe following him half a block behind in traffic, and he knows they only got like 15, 20 minutes until they're getting into the neighborhood that they're expected to be going to, right? Because they, if they have money, they're going to be going to a certain type of area. But apparently they got followed from somewhere that somebody seen them out the hood. And when the big op came, they basically got into an altercation after they had stopped the vehicle, and basically, they were getting out. They were attempting to walk away at some point, and they got into an altercation that resulted in some gunfire. And unfortunately, Lil Pop was actually killed in this situation. So rest in peace to Lil Pop and condolences to his family. This is a sad situation, guys. This is basically another example of why, if you got something going on to where you did something, or somebody who you're hanging around did something and people are looking for him, you should be nowhere near your old hood or your whatever, wherever that stuff went down, right? And so now Quando Rondo got hit up, guys. He got hit. He got shot multiple times, but he's listed in stable condition. He's listed in stable condition. All of this happened in Georgia. And Quando Rondo's friends have posted images of him on an Instagram story telling him to stay strong. But currently, no further information on the situation has yet been released by any of the close family members or local, authorities. This is all just basically through the run of the mill, through the grapevine. Everything that's being told right now is rumors that's going on basically in the streets and in social media, on the DMs in some people's places, man. And so a lot of people are saying that they're pointing to some type of setup, that they may have left dropping a girl off or something, and that she may have actually been friends with one of the other guys, and when she was actually showing that she was with a rich rapper, a lot of the people that was following her has seen it and were able to recognize exactly what shopping plaza that they were at. And that's when people started heading that way, and ultimately they were able to get there in time and follow these two guys in their car and everything. Went down the street and all that. Now, there is surveillance footage that's going to be taken in to look at evidence. Is going to be probably their number one thing that they're going to be looking at, to make sure to see like exactly who did this and how they got away, how they even got there, and where they went before and after that. Because usually they're going to look at the incident that happened, and they're actually going to play everything in backwards and find out where everybody came from and jump to the cameras in the previous location, the previous areas that they were heading from. And so they're going to be talking to a lot of businesses up and down that street in Georgia. They're going to be basically going to have to get like a judge to sign some paperwork to say that they need all of that footage like ASAP, and that usually they have about a 48-hour rule policy that businesses have to keep their footage in order for them to, like, in case anything happens within 48 hours, like a first 48, right? The people with the laws got to come in and have to be able to get that footage within at least that 2 days. So this just happened, and so the next 2 days, this is what they're gonna be doing, looking for the guys, man. And so a lot of people probably you wouldn't be surprised, man, because it's gonna be somebody that's probably close to them that did this. You guys have to understand that this is the trend that's going on this year, man. Every time something like this happens, it's always ends up being somebody that was closer to them than they thought, and not, somebody that was you wouldn't believe that they were hanging out with this other group or playing both sides of the situation, man. And so that's how some type of setups have been going down recently. And just like Trouble, the rapper Trouble, when he got hit up too, and it was kind of the same thing where he had came to his girl's house or something, and she was dating some other guy and right? And so look, one thing you got to understand is that Quando Rondo should have been nowhere near that area, especially after everything that happened with the King Von stuff, because a lot of people are saying, is this get back for King Von? We don't know, because if the two guys that did this and that are on the run right now, if they are somehow tied to it and it ends up coming back saying that they slid for Von or something like that, then that's one thing. But this could have been related from old beef from Quando Rondo, or maybe it was somebody that was looking for a Lil Pop, man. But at the end of the day, look, rest in peace to Lil Pop. This is a crazy situation, and it should have never went down like that. Y'all got to know that it's dangerous out here for all these rappers, man. Why you think that they always say that a rapper is a dangerous job to have? So, if you guys are all wondering whatever Quando Rondo might have did for this to happen, you have to go back and look at all of his stuff and his posts and his past beefs, because he does make songs where he does talk a lot about other people and dissing them and all that. And so it's no surprise that he ends up getting hit up. But who sent the hit is the thing. Who ended up coming and doing it? And the fact that the footage is probably going to come out, so a lot of people are going to be waiting for the footage to see exactly what the facts are. So at this point, all we know is that Quando Rondo and them got followed, and somebody pulled up to them next to the vehicle as they were leaving. And once they stepped out the vehicle, that was when the people had let off a lot of shots and everything. And one person ended up having a fatality, and Quando Rondo is in stable condition right now in the Georgia hospital. He has not came on his Instagram. He has not went live yet. Everybody knows when Lil TJ went live in the hospital, reassured all his fans that everything was going to be okay, that he was going to be able to pull through. At this point, they might be operating on Quando Rondo, could be going through surgery. You know how that goes, man. When you're not supposed to get shot, and so they got to take out the projectiles that ended up in him. So look, it's breaking news, so you guys need to come back for another update. Go ahead and like this video, comment down below what you guys think, and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.